Welcome to Miss Q Talks. Y'all, I'm super excited. This is where we talk about trials and tribulations because we are overcomers through our testimonies and God's word. Hallelujah. Listen, I am Quinona Gifford, aka Miss Q in the house, and I am super excited about tonight. Why? Because it's another day we're walking in the position that God has given us. I am your midwife that's going to help challenge you, challenge your perspective, hey, so you can position yourselves for growth in God. I'm super excited about this movement. Y'all, listen. If I just start shouting or doing whatever, know that it's because God is so amazing and he's so good. You know, he has created us. Y'all feel a stir. I feel a stirring in my spirit. Oh my goodness. Listen, have you ever had to overcome something? Have you ever had to give it your all? I mean, like, you didn't just have to put one foot in. You had to put your whole body in to win this war because the enemy is busy. But you know what? God has given us victory. We do not need to sweat. We do not need to worry. We do not need to even worry about the next because God is in our now. Oh, that somebody needs to type that. Oh my goodness. We don't have to worry about our next because God is in our now. Oh my goodness. I'm super excited. Listen. Tonight's word in the waiting. Oh my goodness. I'm so ready to share the nuggets and the experience that God has given to me. But before I do that, I must bless you with a moment that I had. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about something that happened so amazing to me in my own life. I have to share this. Like, y'all, the whole point of me opening my mouth in this season is to share the experiences that I have. And listen, this blessed me. Okay, so I was watching I watch a lot of inspiration stuff now. Not necessarily I would love to say, oh, I'm so committed to God. No, I watch a lot of inspiration stuff because it helps propel me, and it also helps challenge my thinking because this is the thing. How can I challenge your thinking if God's not challenging my thinking? Okay, so listen, I was watching this show that was on TV, and you know, it was an Asian man on there. Forgot his name. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so bad with names. But anyway, he was on there and he was talking about the Let Go Life, right? It's a book. He has a book. The Let Go Life. And y'all, he said something that like just blew my mind because last week I was sitting there asking God, like, God, why is certain things like happening, certain things that are so amazing happen in my life, but then in other areas it seems like nothing's moving around, nothing's going on. Like, what is the problem? Like, I know that you're a God of, you know, you don't just pick and choose what you want to bless. You bless the whole person. So what am I not doing right? You know what I'm saying? See, we can learn things when we're able to say, okay, check me, God. Check me. What's going on in my life? What's not necessarily right? What am I doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not like in the blame, but like in the, okay, I want to be better, God. Okay, right? So listen. So I was having that moment with God and he answered. Yes, he answered this thing. This man said God gave him a vision, right? He said God gave him a vision, and it was a believer. He says the vision of an open vision of a believer. May not say it all the completely right, but baby, let me tell you something. It blessed me. I hope it blessed you as well. But he talked about how this guy, well, not a guy, but the believer had pipes above him, and the pipes like represented different things in his life, like the ability to raise children, the gift of finances, and just different pipes in above him, above his life, right? That different things that God gives us the tools for to be who we are, right? And said some pipes were just flooding down and other pipes were stopped up. And he said, why? What's the difference in the pipes that stopped up? And God told him, the things about the pipes that stuck up is because you're worried. See, when you're worried, God's grace can't flow through. Hey, God's grace can't flow through them pipes, y'all. That blessed me. Like, I was like, the things we think on, like, oh my goodness. Okay. So then he said that when God is working, we have to be still. And when we're still, God is working. I said, Lord, teach me how to be still. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like this. Like, there you go. But anyway, it really changed my life. It really changed my perspective of things. Y'all, I had to try this thing out. I said, okay, God, all right. Okay, God, all right. So one of my areas I feel stumped up is Mary Kay. Okay, God, all right. You called me to it. You showed me, you revealed it. I said, well, today I'm not gonna worry about it. Y'all, that day alone, I made over $200 in Mary Kay in one day. Okay, all right. Y'all may not be excited about my blessing, but I'm excited. Like, oh my goodness. So literally every day I have been trying to practice that principle, because it's a principle, not to worry about the things that God has already taken care of. Y'all did some good nuggets. I hope y'all grabbing them nuggets. Oh my goodness. So listen, I'm super excited. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're on Facebook, like, share with your friends. Invite people to the live. If you're on YouTube, subscribe so you can get notifications when we coming on. We will be consistently, one thing has changed, we will be consistently coming on Thursday, but every now and then I'll be dropping in these little words, because y'all, I almost like spilled over waiting until Thursday to tell y'all that. Oh my goodness. And we are starting July 7th, so 7/7. We're going to be on. We're going to have our own podcast. Oh my goodness. Y'all, people, God is sending me people and helping me. And I'm super excited. I did not know when I started this. I did not know what all God was doing. But I do understand that this is my assignment in this season, and I will be obedient. See, sometimes he just wants us to start, and then he sends the help. Like, okay, let's see how faithful you are. You're going to start up when it don't look like it. And that's literally what he's been doing. He's been sending help. He's sending people to help me. And I'm super excited about it. I'm so honored. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the word today is in the waiting. In the way. I know sometimes, y'all, we get so frustrated in the waiting. We get so aggravated. We're like, oh my goodness, like, God, okay, like, when you gonna come? All right, okay. But guess what? You know why we really are like that? We're really like that because we're anxious and we want the process over. But when we wait on the Lord and we wait in Him, He gives us what we need. Like when we try to do it ourselves, y'all, we mess it up. Okay. So you don't believe me? All right. Let's talk about scripture now. Let's talk about it. Now, I don't know if y'all know about the story about Abraham and Sarah, that they were older and God had promised them a child. And Sarah, because Sarah was like, oh my gosh, like, I gotta help God out. Oh my gosh, let me help him. Let me help her out. Let me help God out. Like, husband, you just go sleep with our maid and you're gonna get a child. He slept with the maid. Child came, and then she was in her feelings. That's how we are. We like, oh my goodness, God, I want this to happen. I'm gonna help you, and then we make a mess of things. Y'all, come on now. Maybe y'all don't. Maybe it's just me. I'm just saying. I ain't saying word for word what the Bible say, but I'm just trying to give you a understanding. But eventually, it really got messy in that house. You know what I'm saying? And the maid and the son end up leaving. They did get part of the promise, but it still was messy. Okay. So my thought process is, in our waiting, when we wait on God, well, in my situation, when we wait on God, we save money. Because we're trying to hurry up and get it done. Let me hurry up and get it done. Let me get it. Oh, let me do this. Let me do this. And God's saying, I promise you, when you're not looking for the blessing, when you're not looking for the vision that I gave you. I posted on Facebook that God does not bless us according to our pockets. He either brings it down to us or he brings us up to it. You get what I'm saying? Like, he either brings the price down or he gives us the money that we can afford it. Now, this is the thing, is that it doesn't drop the value. It does not drop the value. But I'm just saying that for like materialistic things, but some things, even in the sense, I remember one time I was literally waiting on God to do some stuff or reveal some things to my husband. And I kept trying to talk to him about it, and he wasn't hearing me. So literally, God put me in the position to pray. Like, God, you got to look. I know he think I'm crazy. I know he think I don't make no sense. But I know that what you told me. So you've got to show it to him. You've got to do it, because I can't do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. And when you're in the position where you know that you can't do it, and you surrender to God and you say, okay, God, listen, you got to make this happen because I can't do it. That's when God is able to get up and jump up and say, let me handle this for my daughter. Let me show her, let me touch her husband. Not because she wants me to, because it's part of my plan. She's lining up with my plan. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean, it's not about status. It's about lining up with God's plan for your life. Like, we have to line up to his will and his plan. That's where our wealth is at. That's where our blessings at. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've got to start saying, God, do you want me to take this job? God, do you want me to wear that today? God, who do you want me to use? Like, let me tell you, I had a story, and I was like asking, like, literally, like, just trying to figure out, like, what is my next hairdo? Like, what do I want to look like? What I need to look like what, because I'm very funny about that kind of thing, because you never know who's looking for you. And one thing I do believe, that because God has done me like that, he will give a person a certain amount, like, that person gonna wear a red shirt. That's the one you bless. Well, I want to have my red shirt on because I want to be blessed. You get what I'm saying? And we need to surrender more to God and say, God, okay, this is what is your will for my life? Where do you want me to be? Where should I go to church at? God, what pastor should I serve? God, what leader should I serve? God, who should I pour into? God, who do I need to sow a seed into? God, show me. Who do I need to use for now this the one. Who I need to use for my business? Who I don't need to use for my business? Who do I need to detach from? Now that's the ouch for me. Because I want to take care of everybody. I want everybody to win. You go. I'm like Oprah. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car, But that's not how God saying it. God saying certain people cannot be attached to you. Certain people cannot go with you. Certain people can't help you. Certain people. This is why certain people get burnt, because they're not asking God these simple questions. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, okay, you can learn the easy way, you can learn the hard way. I'm just saying. Okay, so God gave me a vision. Like, y'all, I'm super excited about this house, you know what I'm saying? And God gave me a vision of how I wanted my dining room table. And one of the things is I like it's blue and yellow. And I'm like, gosh, like I see these blue cups in this vision, but y'all, I'm like, we get some blue cups from some glass blue cup. Like, I'm gonna get some from? Like God showed me. Yeah, I literally was giving one of my clients in Belts. I was not I don't work in Belts, but I was meeting one of my Mary Kay clients in Belts. And some just told me to tell her, go ahead and go in and I'll meet you in. So when I came in and met her in, I gave her products, all that kind of good, gooey stuff. And then y'all, I turned over to the left. There goes some blue cups. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But not only was it blue cups, they were on sale. And they was more than half off. They was like 75% off, y'all. Like, y'all ain't gonna get excited. Listen, I'm excited for myself. How about that? Okay. But what I'm telling you is it's a wait. I could have went ahead and got some clear white cups and went on about my business and said, well, I can get these for $1. But then with the same, almost the same price, I got the vision. I'm going after the vision in this season. I'm not going off of what can I get done. I'm going after the vision. I'm going after the vision that God gave me. It's about what God gave me, because you know what? One thing I know, the one thing for sure, that when God gives you a vision, he sometimes don't show you all of it. And when he doesn't show you all of it, it's more in it. And he stretches your money and he makes you look good. That's why y'all like that part. He looks look good. I'm just saying. Like, listen, lean in. He make you look good. You hear me? Like, he make you look good, y'all. I'm just saying, like, I spent $40 and I saved $60. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? Listen. Okay, so this is our Q's Talk show for today. Well, I didn't mean to say show, but Q's Talk for today. Like, wait. In the waiting, wait excited, but don't rush it, because God has something specific for you. Something specific for you. And you may not see it. It may be that job. It may be that, y'all. It may be that job. It may be that man. It may be that woman. It may be that move. It may be that house. It may be the church. It may be whatever it is, I'm just your midwife. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one trying to make you like change your baby. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to guide you along the way and help you develop in the process. Like, let's get it. Let's get it. You get what I'm saying? Let's get it. Because once we get it and once we walk into what God's got, we got more. We got more. And I'm super excited. So, y'all, don't forget now. I know I'm country, but don't forget, y'all, like, share, comment. I do read your comments. So like, share, comment. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe, y'all, and share me with your friends. It's some people that's in waiting that need a process, that need to understand their process. So I'll see y'all next Thursday, right before the 4th. Is that? Yeah, right before the 4th. And then the following Thursday, we will have our own podcast. And I will put it in the descriptions. Y'all, I'm super excited. It's Miss Q, your midwife.